Every month, small-scale farmers are generating thousands of dollars in revenue from empty spaces. They don't own hundreds of acres of land. They don't buy heavy tractors. They use a spare bedroom, a basement, or a garage. By the end of this process, you will have a box of fresh, premium oyster mushrooms, professionally packaged and ready for retail sale. Getting there requires a surprisingly small inventory. You need mushroom spawn, wheat straw or hardwood sawdust, plastic grow bags, a spray bottle, and basic temperature and humidity gauges. You can source all of this for under $500. But before you buy a single piece of straw, you need to complete the most critical step. You have to find your buyers first. Check your local farmers markets, health food stores, and local restaurants to see exactly who buys fresh produce in your area. Success depends entirely on securing your local market before planting your first spore. Step 1 is preparing the growing medium. You need to pasteurize your wheat straw by soaking it in boiling hot water to clean it and kill off any competing wild organisms. Once cleaned, the straw must cool down completely. If you mix in your mushroom seeds, called spawn, while the straw is still steaming, the residual heat will kill the delicate organism. With the straw fully cooled, you begin inoculation. This means taking your white mushroom spawn and mixing it evenly throughout the damp straw so the fungus can spread efficiently. Do not add extra spawn thinking it will speed up the process. Exceeding the exact ratio provided by your supplier wastes your budget and actually increases the risk of crop failure. Next, pack this inoculated mixture tightly into your plastic grow bags. Once packed, poke small ventilation holes all around the plastic to ensure proper airflow. Precise physical preparation and strictly adhering to these biological ratios forms the invisible foundation of your future harvest. Now, the bags enter the incubation phase. Place them on sturdy shelves in a completely dark room. The environment here must be strictly controlled. You need to maintain the temperature between 60 and 75 degrees Fahrenheit and keep the humidity levels high, right between 80 and 95%. Over the next 2 to 3 weeks, you will see a clear indicator of success. The contents of the bag will be entirely consumed by a dense white web, known as mycelium. When the bags are completely white, it is time for the fruiting phase. Move them into a well-lit room and begin misting them frequently with your spray bottle to maintain moisture. After 7 to 10 days of light exposure, you will see tiny mushrooms, called pins, sprouting directly out of the ventilation holes you poked earlier. Keep the room spotless and the air wet. If the humidity drops, or if the environment is dirty, these delicate new pins will instantly dry up and die. Moving from a dark, humid environment into a lit, moist one provides the exact biological trigger that turns invisible fungus into a tangible cash crop. Within a few days, those pins will grow rapidly. Harvest them exactly when the mushroom caps are fully formed and uncurled. At this point, many new farmers make a crucial physical mistake. They take a knife and slice the mushrooms right off the bag. The correct technique is to use your hands. Grasp the entire cluster, twist gently at the base, and pull it cleanly from the block. This twist method is mandatory. A clean extraction protects the block, allowing that exact same grow bag to produce 2 to 4 additional flushes of mushrooms. Once harvested, presentation matters. Customers perceive mushrooms shoved into a generic plastic bag as low quality. You want crisp, branded paper bags or clean food-grade containers. Professional presentation directly justifies charging top-tier retail prices, allowing you to sell your oyster mushrooms for $6 to $12 per pound. Careful physical extraction preserves your future inventory, while premium packaging maximizes your current profit margin. You now have the complete process to grow, harvest, and package premium oyster mushrooms. Let's look at the math. 100 bags yield 200 pounds. At $10 per pound, that's $2,000 gross revenue. Subtract operational expenses, spawn, straw, bags, electricity, running $600. That leaves a clear net profit of $1,400. The final failure point for beginners is trying to rush this math. Do not jump straight into a 500-bag operation. Follow a deliberate growth path. Start with 20 to 50 bags, graduate to 100, then scale to 500. As your baseline infrastructure proves itself, your ultimate goal is to transition to specialty strains, like lion's mane or shiitake, which command even higher retail prices. A spare room mushroom farm is a highly scalable, low-overhead biological manufacturing system. To make sure your environment is dialed in, check the description below for our free temperature and humidity cheat sheet.